So speaking of songs, this is Radio Dave. This is Dope or Nope. Here we go. I was going to say, that was the mellowest Radio Dave thing he's ever dropped off for us. But now it's good. Who wants to tackle that?
Oh, there's a lot there to unpack. I'm not starting first.
It's not built out like a radio edit. It's built out for sure like a club journey. But it's very chunky. I think chunky is probably the best descriptive word I can think of for this record. It feels big. It feels clean. It actually sounds expensive for me. And depending on where this drop goes, there could be bells in it. We'll see. But it's so just get yourself ready, Nick.
Hold on.
Yeah, it feels dark and punchy and powerful. It's not, and the mix feels really clean and good as well. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's really interesting. This is the most interesting track texturally that I've heard from Radio Dave so far. So, really interesting vibe on this.
When it was started, I was like, Radio Dave, did he go to like a meditation class? What's happening here? But then it started getting more complex. I mean, I know we said we can like pick some things out and make it his own song. I feel like he can also make 3 different songs from this at that point too. If he wanted to do some sort of like cool EP where it was like different parts. Yeah, so I think there's like a lot he can do with this. I really like this journey that he's doing, and I think if he built more tracks from it too, it'd be really cool.
I thought it was fantastic. The mix, Dave, props on your mixing. I feel like over the last 2 years since we started hearing your records till now, they've gone leaps and bounds as far as what you've done creatively and as far as like the polish of the records. So nice work there.
Absolutely.
And really cool sound design. Like there was some different stuff in there. It had like, it was rooted in your sound, but it had some really cool things that I haven't heard from you before. And like the build was really cool, into that last drop, especially. So nice work.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a bell.
I will also take half a bell.
All right.
Right. So that whole intro, is totally vibing on that. And I would like to see that idea develop, because when the drops come in and then very good. But it almost sounds like there was like two different, or something, maybe 3 different songs, right? I really like that beginning piece, and taking that and creating from that point out without having to do the drop part, I think is be an idea as well.
Nice one, Dave. Kicking it off strong.
Thanks so much for that feedback, guys. It means a lot to me. And while I've got you here, I've had some questions I wanted to ask you guys for years, if you'll indulge me.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Please. It'll just take a minute, I promise.
Okay, what you got?
All right, let's start with John. What are your 3 favorite months?
December only.
The December only.
Really? So, fuck January and February then? Okay. Kind of throwing me for a loop here. Lost my train of thought.
Let's just get right to the next one.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, how about Nick? Nick, I hear that your least favorite Marvel character is Galactus. Can you tell me why?
It eats everything going on. So that's the number 1 issue for me there.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Raquel, what do you think vibes more, weekdays or weekends?
The weekend vibes, for sure.
And what are your thoughts on the periodic table?
I did want like another element added into it though, because I think it stayed the same for too long.
I also heard that you've never played Final Fantasy VII. However, you played the demo like a million times.
But I did like that demo to begin with, for sure.
Okay, next up, Lauren. What do you think of this hat?
7 or 8 out of 10, I'd say, for creativity, and a hat's quite dominant.
Okay, 7 in it. Okay, all right. I'm going to describe something to you, and you see if you can tell me what it is. It's smelly. It's piled up in a metal bin. I bring it out to the curb once a week.
Just sounds like trash.
That is correct, sir. It is trash. Hess, what are your favorite letters of the alphabet?
WLIR.
Todd, how about you? Favorite letters?
WDRE.
Yeah, okay, all these letters. The Australian doesn't care about the letters.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Okay, Todd, how about this? What do you think the worst part of working in a call center is?
Answering the phones.
I would agree. I've never worked in one, but I would imagine it's pure hell. Nick, it's your turn.
C3.
Fuck, you sunk my battleship. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to answer these questions, guys. I really appreciate it. And for checking out the track. Thanks for your feedback on Devil's Barbecue, dropping everywhere August 24th.